What is up, my peeps? ShadoPan we are back with another awesome stream for you. We're going to be doing some more leveling as I continue to explore the war within. So put a pattern. Let's get at it. Let's bring up the stream. Let's bring up the chat. Game. Let's mute Firefox just in case. Alright. That's good. I think we are good. Let's pop over here, make sure the stream is working. Looks like the stream is actually working in an excellent connection. We like to see that. Okay. No more technical checks. Let's get going.
I will help if I can.
Rascal, I'm glad our paths have crossed. Edelgard has been telling me about a cavern called Hallowfall. She's told me the people there are called the Iraqi. I cannot imagine that they are related to the ancient human kingdom, but it cannot be a coincidence. Edelgard's people had fruitful contact with them some time ago. Whatever happened, I have to repair that relationship and gain their aid. Please meet me at the Hallowfall gate.
Will I be forgiven?
But we had no access to the core way, and helping another culture was outside the Oathsworn's edicts.
Perhaps they need our help as well. Thank you for your help, Edelgard.
I am looking forward to this.
By the light, it shines as brightly as the sun. Are those airships? But we're underground.
I'm convinced that's the heart of Azeroth. The actual heart of Azeroth, not the artifact.
What can I do?
I'm ready.
I hear the radiant song. Is it coming from that crystal?
The Nerubians breached the Aegis Wall, Farron. The darkness forced us back. Your fear of the dark will kill us all, General. We'll never survive unless... Quiet, Lamplighter. Outsiders are here. Who are you?
Call me Cop. This is my buddy Anduin. This is my other buddy Anduin.
My faith kindles my hope.
Friendly outsiders are not common in Hollow Ball. Only enemies emerging from the shadow, but you seem comfortable in the light despite how unusual you may appear. I would welcome you, were we not in the midst of a crisis.
If you are lost in darkness, we are
Any
here
Hollow
to
Ball
help.
will call you outsider. I would call you friend. I would also ask for your help if you are no stranger to combat, desperate times, or strong friendships. General Steelstrike ordered the army to fall back from the Nerubian onslaught. In doing so, she abandoned the Lamplighter and many troops to the darkness. I may not be able to save them on my own, but with your help I may succeed. If you're willing, ride with me or meet me there.
Don't give in to fear. I'm Farron, Lamplighter of Hallowfall. I have a relief cart prepped for the wall. Will you join me?
Anduin. I'm an adventurer, exploring Kazalgar with my friend. That crystal.
Star. We call it a star. Beladar, the Emperor's vision of holy light.
A vision of light. Deep under the ground.
We're the Hallowfall expedition of the Arathi Empire. We followed our Emperor's sacred vision across the sea to fight in Renalash, the final battle between light and dark. As we crossed the sea, we were caught in a storm. The fleet was, enveloped in golden radiance. In a flash, our entire armada was transported down here.
You've been down here fighting the Nerubians ever since?
I was just a child. The only child when we were marooned. The Nerubians have never ceased their hostility. They crawl up from their kingdom seeking a fight and try to drag us down into the darkness. Steelstrike's army does well beneath Beladar's light. Those bugs are good at extinguishing hope. We Lamplighters have trained to charge into the darkness. We save those who are lost and keep the Dawn Towers lit. We're here.
The sacred flame guides Farron. Your courage acquits you well, young Lamplighter.
Outsider, the Nerubians took us by surprise. The army went into retreat. Then the wall was breached. I've been keeping them away from this tower, but could certainly use your help.
We must confront the darkness.
Who are you, Kiron? I served the Empire for many years before coming to Hallowfall as a warden in our military. When we first arrived in Hallowfall, I volunteered to lead a group in scouting land. We found what areas were defensible, what was run by Nerubians, and the Copus, and laid a foundation for the defense of Maryland. I found my calling late in life, bound to a star of prophecy, in an unlikely land beneath the ground. I would see all those that walk in the light of the sacred flame survive another day. Tell me about the Lamplighters. Not easy to face darkness, you know, is dangerous. That's even more true in a cave, Grasshopper. We Lamplighters are the ones who brave the darkness to make sure Arathi Dawn Towers are lit and our people are safe. We frequently have strong disagreements with the military, but we're free to do what we believe we must. We're few in number, to be sure, and our willingness to face the darkness in spite of our fears is seen as unusual. When a Lamplighter arrives, the Arathi's hope. Real pleasure. Hey, how's it going, bud? Thanks for popping on by.
Search the shadows.
It's good to
Lead
have
them
you
home.
allies here together. We have much better chances of protecting this tower. The Nerubians have overwhelmed us. If we're going to have any chance against them, we need to destroy the burrows they're using to come under the wall. If we can handle that, we will survey the field from the top of the wall and meet you there.
In service to others,
Hey,
we
Brad,
find
how's
our
it going, bud?
flame.
You're coughing on by? Yeah, I'm excited for Hallowfall.
A lamplighter brings hope.
Why don't you leave this place, Farron? Good question. Hallowfall is a holy place, Grasshopper. Here we guard the Emperor's vision of Baladar. Our sacred faith is our faith in the sacred flame which prevents it from shifting forever into shadow.
We carry the flame into the unknown. Be strong, my friend.
Dawn Tower has fallen, but a faint glimmer of hope remains with the smallest key flame atop the wall. The shattered remnants needed to sustain that light were taken by the Nerubians. Gather the remnants from the Nerubians you slay and help ignite a beacon of hope.
The Dawn Tower won't be enough to hold them back. The Nerubians have gotten braver.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a kind of rough day.
We must ignite the key flame on the wall. Its sacred flame will keep the Nerubians at bay.
Or I'm too quiet. Okay, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Hey, Theo, thanks for copping on, buddy. Bye, buddy. Well, you feel better, buddy. I know what it's like to not be 100%. So, take it easy. Actually starting to do damage to me. Yeah, the day is already getting better because I'm getting to hang out with y'all. Yeah, thanks for hopping on by the stream. It's good to be back. Tis. Yo, Stromy, what up, brother? Thanks for hopping on by. Good to see you. Hey, Cadillac. Cadillac? Thanks for dropping on by. Good to see you. Wave. I really hope that it fixed the audio issues. Oh yeah, look.
We are a light in the darkness. Despite everything, the Orathi find joy, a beacon in the
light of
dark.
flame, I see hope that we will drive the Nerubians back.
We carry the flame into the unknown.
Not all who wander the darkness are lost.
Excellent, Grasshopper. But we don't have to worry about the Nerubians stabbing us in the back. We can deal with those pouring through below.
We venture into shadow.
Yeah, I'm getting on a healthy track. Well, good for you there, Howard.
We keep the dawn
Doing my
towers
best
lit.
to stay on a healthy track for sure. It's never easy. Nothing ever is, but that's okay. We work. We get the work in, and we get better. We don't stem the tide, and Nerubians climbing up to us. Nothing else will matter. Their numbers are just too great. We need to delay their onslaught to buy the people of Halifal time to prepare. The wall still serves as a very effective choke point. Do what you can to thin their numbers.
Your flame brings hope.
I will see you through the shadow.
Good people died here today, Grasshopper. A lot of them. Every Arathi soldier carries a tinderbox that represents their devotion to the sacred flame, and use it as a focus to bring forth the flame's light. In the dark places beyond the light of Beladar, the sacred flame brings hope. If the Nerubian attack, we can't recover their bodies, so we must retrieve these symbols to venerate their sacrifice. Then use this torch to burn their bodies. It's the best funeral we can offer.
Despite we Orathi are consecrated in the sacred flame, do not leave my people on the field.
Is it just me, or is something seem a little off about the whole sacred flame? I don't know, it just seems to me like something that's just a little bit too fanatical about the whole holy light sacred flame thing. They were. But the Scarlet Crusade, the way that their fanatical nastiness was explained is there was a dreadlord that was secretly controlling them. So I don't know if we can say that that's a reason to distrust them. It's just, there's something freaky about this whole crusade. I don't know. Because it does feel like the Scarlet Crusade, but oh, I think I'm gonna kill you. Getting closer to being useful. Unspent talent points. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's do that. And then we can fill in from now on. It's tough to explain because there's just something in the back of my head saying anybody that's that. It's a good way to explain it. There is a really good meme that kind of explains what I'm trying to say. Only the Sith speak in absolutes. You know? And of course it's the Jedi that are saying that, and they're supposed to be the opposite of the Sith, so...
We owe our service
Something
to those
funky.
in need.
You recovered their tinderboxes. Every life deserves to be remembered in the sacred flame.
Don't give in to fear.
Thank you, Grasshopper. We help to honor the sacrifice as well as we can.
In my days were true Arathi, holding onto hope in the very heart of shadow.
They seek the light of the sacred flame now. Come, their killers still live. We help those lost to the darkness.
This is a good start. There are still many more Nerubians coming from below, but we must turn our attention to those already inside Hallowfall.
Your flame brings hope.
We cannot hide from evil.
It's critical with so many Nerubians pouring through the Aegis wall that we defend our airships docked at Penier's Ascent. Nerubians have always outnumbered us, but our fleet allows us to concentrate our defenders where they are attacking, as well as allowing us to bombard them from the safety of the skies. If we lose our armada, our hopes fade dramatically. Meet us there when you can.
If you
Look! Those Nerubians are fleeing!
not fleeing, advancing. They mean to destroy our air docks.
And then we go. Stop them. Oh, I see you hiding there.
When shadow falls,
I'm glad you're with us,
lamplight does
Grasshopper.
rise.
Without our airships, we have little chance of holding back the Nerubians in the long run. To say nothing of our dockworkers who are safe below deck. Let's see to the defense.
A beacon in the dark.
When the roll into the Nerubians' back, we need to deal with their siege weapons. Around 10 years Ascent, there are kegs of black powder to supply our ship for combat. As the Nerubians have caught these ships on the ground, let's put that powder to work. Cut some barrels, take them down into the Nerubian siege weapons. We can do that.
Be strong, my friend.
Fear not the darkness. Follow
Their
the
eyes.
flame. We must confront
Brought
the
the Nerubians
darkness.
since we arrived, Grasshopper. Their attacks have not risen to this level in a long time. These airship docks are clearly a target. Do they have any others? Is there a larger goal? The Nerubians carry shadecasters with orders from their queen. We need to learn what we can of their plans and intentions, or recovering a few of those shadecasters is the best way we can do so. The other 3 Nerubian shadecasters to learn their plans.
Chiron, the Dawn Tower isn't lit. If Beladar should shift...
You're right. Your new friends can protect the people. We must ignite the sacred flame.
The tendrils of shadow are sinking into this land. Utilize their fear to strike them down. Our Savage current will rise. Prove your worth. Earn your ascension. The threads have been spun. They will get their fated final war.
Farewell.
I love that my mount talks sometimes. Hashtag just monk things.
I will always try. I hear a radiant
Were
song.
you able to destroy the siege engines? You bet.
We have lost
The siege
so
weapons
many.
destroyed, we were in a much better shape. Farron went ahead to light the Dawn Tower with great Huron. She asked that we meet from there.
Who is calling for help?
Final War, Ascension? Not as many answers as questions, Rascapa. But we at least have some of the pieces of the puzzle.
Will I be forgiven?
Zero out Zerosh. Rascapa and the Rubians also be taking orders from that siege lord south here. If we can defeat her, they may turn the tide of attack. By the leader organizing their attack, the Arathi may be able to drive back from the Rubians, especially if Farron is able to light the Dawn Tower she spoke of. The longer we delay, the greater the damage to the Arathi airships. Go quickly.
We have lost so many.
Oh yeah. We ride.
Good to see you, champion. I've been tracking this one since it crawled up out of its hole. I look at these Arathi and see my son. I will slaughter every Nerubian in my path to keep them from harm.
Am I needed?
When the Rubian leader defeated, we should be able to leave the defenses to the Arathi. Save many lives today, Grasshopper.
I thought we agreed you'd stay in Dornoch.
Grasshopper Farron went to light the Dawn Tower. She said it keeps
I've
the light
heard
of the
stories of the
shining
Arathi.
on Halifax.
As king... I was curious.
Hard to imagine that any beacon could outshine their star Beladars, but I'm eager to see this new expression of light. Meet me by the Dawn Tower. We can see how the sacred flame of Arathi helps to safeguard these long-lost cousins of mine.
Who is calling for help? I will help if I can. We have lost so many. What is happening?
It's Beladar, our star. It shifts between the light and this. The Dawn Towers hold back the darkness with the sacred flame, but the light always returns.
Yep, he most certainly does.
The stars are devoured, and they light a candle. You know how this ends, Illyria. Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Show yourself, monster!
You know where to find me. Deeper in the darkness.
You tricksy, Zalatath. You tricksy. You
There's a
tricksy
chill in
hobbit.
the air. I will scout ahead.
Be careful, Illyria.
My faith.
Farron, watch the outsiders. It's dangerous to travel alone.
Did she just jump off that tower? Hey, Thomas. Yeah, it really does. The glasses help a lot. Thanks for copping on by, buddy. Just in time, Grasshopper. Beladar has fallen dark for a time, but now we have our own light to hold back the darkness.
A beacon in the dark.
Darkness has fallen. We can't rest yet. Farron gives you a weary smile, but there's a light in her eyes. The light from the tower will hold the worst dangers in the darkness of day. It's my duty as a lamplighter to keep all the towers blazing. Our patrol takes me to Laurel's Crossing by air next. I would welcome you and Anduin at my side for all our sakes.
Don't give in to fear.
This darkness, how long does it last?
Sometimes only moments, sometimes days. We lost so many the first time it turned.
Leveling hands.
We will travel by air. Monsters arise in the darkness.
Oh, leveling hands. I see what you mean. Level 528 hands. That is a higher eye level than what I've got right now. Mainly because I never finished upgrading this mythic track item. I mean, the last time I did a Mythic Plus, it was week 9 of the season. Week 9 of season 4, that is. I'm gonna pass on those for now, because I still want to keep my...
To live under constant threat of shadow. How do you do it?
When night
4-piece
falls,
set.
the army enacts the shadow curfew.
Although,
Get inside, get to safety.
actually...
Incoming! Use the lances on those enemies.
I really should actually go get those hands, but I'm wearing 5-piece, not 4-piece.
Good work. You'd fit in well with us lamplighters. As our numbers dwindle, some find their faith shaken. They turn to the whispers in the darkness. Look out! Here come more of those fiends! A behemoth! Quickly, take it down! Thank goodness. That was a small one. Those monsters can take out a warship. We must hold to our faith in the sacred flame. Ourselves. and in each other if we are to succeed.
Yeah, 528 is the same eye level as mythic track items from last season, or from last expansion. So that might actually be worth grabbing those hands.
Baron, fake the flame. Cobus are raiding Sinner's Yearning. The army went ahead, but...
Say no more. Our new allies and I will go to their aid. Seek shelter immediately.
Never mind, I don't even know where to go to get those. And I'm doing well enough without them. I am.
Halt, Baron. We secure the village, then rescue the captives.
They'll be dead by then. I will see you through the shadow. In my heart,
Oh, wait.
there is fire.
That's more
We
information
carry the
about
flame
Cobus.
into the unknown.
Good call. Horrible, violent, and stinky creatures. They plagued us since the moment we arrived in Hallowfall. We tried to figure out how intelligent they are. Could we parley for peace? Every scholar we sent to study how to communicate with them has ended up dead. Usually dead and eaten. And worse, they seem to wield some kind of necromancy, as if eating us wasn't enough. Sometimes they chose to dishonor the memory of our allies even further by raising them to fight against us. I have no idea how they choose which of us to eat and which of us to raise. Raise the strongest, eat the plumpest? It turns my stomach to contemplate about such things. Oh yeah, I should have a bunch of catalyst charges, honestly.
Despite everything,
Once
the
I
Arathi
actually start
find
getting
joy.
gear, I should be able to just instantly get 4-piece. I think once I'm level 80, I might just go and smack a bunch of time-walking dungeons just to get some decent gear to start looking at gearing up with. Instantly go into my 4-piece and then work from there. The Cobus have already been dragging innocent villagers to the shore. They'll drown them and eat them. We have to save them.
Be strong, my friend. If you are lost in
Cobus lurk in
darkness,
the shallows of
we
murky
are
water
here
and
to
snatch
help.
any who come near, faster than a viper. And that's just when they hunt alone. In numbers, they are a swarm to be reckoned with. They've been a plague on our outskirt villages since the day we arrived. Yeah, I've heard level 8 delves are a good way, Bradley, but I don't know that I'll be able to do level 8 delves right off the bat. We'll get there. We'll get there. Victims alive, given the chance, we must rescue the villagers that have already been dragged into the water.
A beacon in the dark.
Judging by the glint in your eye, you wish to join Farron in this madness, to push into the Cobus waters, into the darkness? You're a fool with a death wish. There's as many of those damnable fish out there as you can. Take as many of those damnable fish out as you can, before they drag you into the depths for their dinner.
We are surrounded by dangers.
That too.
Soldiers, with me!
Anduin, can you...
this is a bonus objective. I was wondering what why I had two things that both said to release stuff. You're a big one. I thought bigger. No, I have the same microphone I had before I got sick. Something's not working properly, and I've done as much troubleshooting on it as I can, and I can't figure out what's wrong. I don't necessarily think it's actually the microphone. There was a Windows update that seemed to break a newly installed NVIDIA program, and ever since then, everything's been going wrong. Hopefully. No, I'm not suggesting it's your speakers. I'm just suggesting the microphone is probably not the root cause. I really think that Windows update broke the NVIDIA program I was using, and in doing so broke a bunch of parts of OBS. Hey Amanda, thanks so much for the welcome back. Good to be back. Yes, I'm actually inside of a giant cave, so there's a bit of an echo. No idea why I'm flying through these little thingamabobbers, but I've seen Metro do it, so I'm sure it's a good thing.
You have our thanks, Farron Lothar. And you too, outsiders.
Did you say Lothar?
Lothar?
As in Anduin Lothar? As in the hero of the First War? Anduin Lothar? Oh, this is juicy. Oh, this is juicy. Yeah, man, I'm really enjoying the War Within questing. Absolutely, 100%. I am so hyped. Howl Fallen's looking really good so far. Oh, the lowest crest. Interesting. Mineral hype! Mineral hype! I'm doing much better now that I'm streaming, buddy. Much better.
Will I be forgiven?
Thank you, Grasskoppa. These people are badly hurt, but I think they will make it. Some seem to have some skill in healing of their own.
I hear a radiant
Shame they don't have a priest around. Huh? Huh, Anduin? Huh? Poke, poke, poke. Shame there's no priest around, huh, Anduin? Poke, 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 poke. Oh, the crystals are good for 9 rapier. Okay, cool.
We have lost so many.
We cannot hide from evil.
Blades of the Arathi.
Despite everything, the Arathi find joy.
I trust in your strength. I must ask you to go ahead to reinforce Cena's yearning. Anduin and I can see my people safely to Laurel's Crossing. He's a priest, and he'll learn to accept it. I don't want to have to send him to a priest reform school for people who have fallen into badness as warriors. The darkness and the Cobus, the hearts of my people in Cinna's yearning will be faltered to fear. We can't allow them to wallow. Light a torch with the sacred flame in the center of town and use it to inspire my people's valor. Remind them of their strength. We will catch up with you. May the flame guide you, my friend.
We carry the flame.
If more of those fishy bastards try to... my leg, I can't... Oh.
Yeah.
Easy.
So did Metro. He thought I'd like it too.
Friend,
that's right.
go assist the general in Cena's yearning. We'll meet you there.
Ooh, stay a while and listen? I like those.
I will always try.
Hey, Priest Anduin.
Did I hear that right earlier? You're, Lothar?
You know the name?
Know it. I was named for Anduin Lothar, one of Stormwind's greatest heroes. He was close friends with my grandfather, King Lane Rin. Few names hold higher esteem. You must be a lady, or...
Oh no, don't you start using formalities on me. My family is noble, but it's been long since we've seen great fortune. To think I had relatives in the old world. Wonderful. I hope I can live up to such legends. Wait, if your grandfather was king of this Stormwind, then Anduin, my new friend, are you a king?
Not anymore.
Yeah, you are. You're still a king.
Don't you start using formalities on me, either.
Look, paladins are just warriors who became, who incorporated priestly magic, and priests who learned how to fight.
So, you live.
That's how they were created in the humans.
It's Farron well. I would safeguard my people.
You outsiders and Farron managed to both survive and save the villagers at the beach. Steelstrike breathes a quick prayer of relief. We're in trouble here. The Cobus brought some of their strongest forces to the doorsteps of the villagers. Our hands full just holding the line. If you could take out these monsters, we might be able to turn the tide.
The Arathi
I
will
can
fight
do that,
so
I'm
long
sure.
as the light is with us. Destroy those monsters!
Yeah. There must always be a king of Stormwind. That's all I'm saying. There must always be a Stormwind king. Devour! I'm telling you, the class feels like it plays different. I don't know. The monk class, I know something about it feels different. I knew there was going to be a bunch of changes. But I'm using the same spells, but it still feels different. Maybe.
We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
That's why we've been inspired. Let's go find some more people. Oh, actually, there's a big one over here. Let's go kill the big one. I'm no hero. I'm just an old monk doing what he's got to do.
I'm glad you're all right, Farron. Now stop and take a breath for once. This land was not
Every Arathi has killed more Kobus than I care to count. We've also lost more Arathi to Kobus than I want to count. I don't know what underwater cavern they hail from, but I shudder to think of it.
Caution is warranted.
We are a light in the darkness. If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
The Arathi are strong, proud. The Kobus may be vile, but they will not win this day. Mace. Oh, I like this one better.
Be strong, my friend. A wave of shadow. What just happened? Don't give in to fear.
I've got the hero talents for sure.
When shadow falls, lamplighters rise.
Farron's wide eyes dart around in surprise. What just happened? Did you see that shadow? And the oil well, it's gone dark. I've never seen anything like this before. Could it be the nearby Dawn Tower? Hurry!
In my heart, there is fire. Those shadows came from the Dawn Tower!
Farron, wait! We must withdraw to Merildar!
Looks like I went the wrong way. I just, you know, it looked like a tower.
The tower!
It's dark. It went dark.
We owe our service to those in need.
We're closer to the tower with Farron and Anduin.
The Dawn Tower! What is happening to it?
It's been infected with the void. Go, Lyria.
Alric! She's...
The Harbinger has whispered to me of your arrival. And go figure, a Dalaran.
Where is your master?
It's true, Thomas. Said it before, and I'll say it again.
No! The sacred flame! What has Alric and his cults done?
I don't know. But they claim allegiance to Xalatath, and so their lives are forfeit.
I said it before, and I'll say it again. Anduin reminds me of Arthas, and she reminds me of Sylvanas so much, it's not even funny. Climate activists, yeah.
What have you learned?
The fear and shame of these people lingers in the air like a fog.
She cannot hide from me.
Order of the Night, as they call themselves, did some foul ritual to turn the tower's flame to darkness. I know not what. We should investigate. Yeah, let's do it.
I do not miss.
The flame is corrupted. Can we restore it?
You know who else doesn't miss, Illyria? Your sister, Sylvanas.
My arrows strike true.
This shadow, it's too much.
Hey, you, Anduin,
help her.
Help her.
Call upon the light once more.
Do it. Do it.
Am I needed?
Do it.
Who is calling for help? No, I can't. There must be another way.
Wounds on the body form ritualistic patterns. Poor soul was not only killed but sacrificed to the darkness. Wish his spirit well. Retract. He doesn't need a hug. He just needs to get over himself. My friends, we have lived in fear long enough. Beledar has been trying to show us the way. The light has forsaken us, and the light's glare are all watched, exposed. In the darkness we are free. We are afraid of the dark only because the light wants us to be. Beledar has shown us the way. No more fear. Instead, we must become the fear. Aelric lead. I mean, he's got a point. Yep. Well, you gotta remember, too, every single member of the Rin family, including Anduin's mother, his father, all their parents before them, that we know of, had black hair. He's the only one to ever be blonde. So, it's very possible that Arthas was his dad, because Arthas and Varian were very good friends. Journal is heavily scratched out and torn up. A few segments remain. Tabita, I'm leaving. I'm tired. I don't expect you to understand. The Order of the Night gathers strength. They hide in caves and towns and linger with our greatest enemies. They even have a base beneath one of their precious towers. The army has no idea. The light has made us blind. Not me, not anymore. What have we fought for this whole time? Why are we here? Does Beledar even know we exist? Does it love us for our devotion? Or does it hate us for holding it back? What if its true form is darkness? We toiled in the light for years. What good has it done? We died, picked off in the shadows one by one. Perhaps we should listen to what Beledar is trying to tell us. There's comfort in the shadows. There's comfort in the showers, too, you know. Feels really nice. I'm tired, Tabitha. I know what this means. I know we will end up hurting our own, hurting you. I'm not sorry.
Good to see you again, Grandmaster.
Full arm has faint sigils carved into the haft. They've been torn and changed, forming new shapes. They pulse with dark energy.
A lamplighter brings hope.
Tell me about Aelric. Yeah, that's a good idea. Aelric was one of us, a lamplighter. For years he worked with us to keep the Dawn Towers lit and the people of Hellerball safe. We all trusted him. He fought with us. We'd save people from the darkness together. Then he betrayed the Arathi and everything the Lamplighters stand for. He ambushed my friend Andari and leads the Order of the Night, who caused the breach here and all these deaths. Still not sure. Was he ever good? Did he plan that from the start? I I don't know anyone more terrible. No one comes even close. Yeah, me too, Thomas. I love what that. This is good to see you again, Grandmaster. I'll tell you what I learned.
If you are lost in darkness, a cave, could they still be nearby, continuing to corrupt the flame?
Oh.
I will see you through the shadow.
So they killed Kelter too. Baron squeezes her eyes shut, mouths a prayer and a curse at the same time. We'll make sure he gets a proper funeral. The Order of the Night will pay for this. We sealed off Gloomcrag, the nearby cave, years ago. They must have dug their way in so they could target this dawn tower. How long have they been planning this? How long has the Order of the Night been amongst our ranks?
A beacon in the dark. Be strong, my friend.
When I reached for the flame, I felt the overwhelming hopelessness and despair that had been poured into it. It pains me, but my light alone is not enough to banish these shadows. Anduin could help, and so we must take a more direct path. If the remaining cultists have withdrawn to Gloomcrag Bower, their combined power must be what's keeping the flame dark. Stop them before this darkness spreads.
In my heart, there is fire.
Look out!
What are those things? They hardly seem real.
A trick of the shadow. I will deal with them. You all go ahead.
Okay. No, I specifically chose not to take it. I don't like it. I don't find it useful. Maybe that one specific use case is what you just saw there.
You will know my fear! Feel the terror of the dark!
Shadows consume you.
Now, how do I get down? Seems like... And this is the way.
Feel the terror of the dark!
You know what I say to that? I am the terror that flaps in the night.
Quickly, friend.
I am the
Our
monk
rank is nowhere to be
that
found.
banishes your darkness.
But these traitors are wielding powerful darkness up ahead.
Baron's jaw is firm. They made their choice.
Despite everything,
Baron
the
speaks
Arathi
in a
find
hushed, furious
joy.
whisper. Good work. But before we can leave, there's something else. Down this way are some powerful priests. I think they're summoning something big. No doubt to strike at us above and drive us from the tower itself. It will be dangerous. We must stop them. Are you with me?
We can. If we stop that ritual, I should be able to cleanse the flame.
With Anduin's help. We could possibly possibly go wrong? Nothing could possibly go wrong. I'll just punch the shadow, because that always works.
Light be my...
Do it. Do it.
Stand strong. The darkness won't take us today. Anduin, your light. What happened to it?
It doesn't matter. I'm no longer worthy of it.
We owe our service to those in need.
Farron eyes are dark with weariness. Never ends, does it? Nope.
Despite everything,
Never seen shadows
the
this deep,
Arathi
this
find
vicious.
joy.
It almost feels like they're reaching for us. Farron shudders. We can't stay here.
We carry the flame.
You
More
promised,
shadows.
Anduin, we just...
We're trapped in here, aren't we?
No, we're not giving up here. Let's go. We can do this if we stick together.
Okay. I will have a look once we get out of the shadows. Thanks, buddy.
The light
Appreciate it.
shines through you. But what if it goes out? What if you failed your people?
You think I've never failed? I've never made mistakes? I was never even supposed to be in Hallothal. I stowed away to escape a family that only ever saw me as a failure. Was it a mistake? I lost an eye and an arm for it. Does that make me unworthy of the light? I regret nothing. I keep fighting because in the darkness, it's all we can do. I can't give up. It's not in my nature. And I don't think it's in yours either.
You don't understand. I've hurt people. I was controlled by darkness, but part of me enjoyed it.
Enjoyed hurting people? Or no longer being able to agonize over every thought and action? Having doubt, making mistakes, none of these make you unworthy, Anduin. They light your path forward.
Got a good point.
The entrance. It's gone. There really is no way out.
Enough of your illusions, Zalatath!
Belador's light has returned. Thank you, Illyria.
We will find
Glad you're
Zalatath.
safe. I sensed something amiss with those when those creatures suddenly stopped attacking the tower and disappeared. Belador shifted on its own shortly after. This was no simple illusion Zalatath trapped you in. I wonder, was I its intended target? You, me, Anduin, Farron? Perhaps she was happy to ensnare any of us.
I will not fail again.
Probably.
We cannot hide from
Do you
evil.
feel it? Hope returning? Thank you for your help, Grasskoppa. Dawn Tower's flame remains dark. This time, I think we'll be able to restore it. Let's meet at the tower.
In my heart, there...
Illyria, we would have been lost without you. Thank you.
I'm glad you're all safe. Let's end this.
Anduin, summon the light.
A lamplighter brings hope.
I'm ready.
Don't give in to fear. Join me, please.
You know the light is not with me.
There is no darkness so deep that the light cannot reach us. Just be here with me.
You're able to summon the light in the maw,
Now,
Anduin.
breathe.
Light can reach you anywhere.
We are the seekers of light. We are the holders of hope. In the very heart of shadow. We are the lamps that guide the way. It's a first step. The rest is just time and trust.
It's true. That's exactly what it is, Thomas. Having a bit of imposter syndrome,
hope.
it's easy to fall into that. I know.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
Baron gives a warm, tired smile. Thank you. Thank the light you all arrived when you did. I'm glad we can help each other.
A beacon in the dark. Be strong.
We must get to
my
Merodar
friend.
and let General Steelstrike know what the Order of Night tried here. Thank the Sacred Flame we stopped them before they could do any worse.
Despite everything, we need to return to Merodar. I need to let the General know what happened here.
This Order of Night is no mere cult. The Harbinger they speak of is Xalatath. She won't stop. Your people need to be ready.
Alric corrupted the Dawn Tower's flame? Ashes take that man, and this Harbinger.
We are a light in the darkness.
Finally, a chance to rest. Something tell me you ain't gonna get much time to rest.
We carry the flame into the unknown.
We must prepare for Beladar to shift.
Bastion of
The
Hellfall.
darkness comes.
I have to admit,
We are
I
prepared.
did not think the first visitors we'd have in Merodar would have been outsiders. I thought the Empire... Well, never mind. You've been more than helpful to my people. And that deserves recognition. Merodar is the Bastion of Arathi and Hellfall. Take some time. Rest.
The day of darkness changed everything.
We should grab some food at the inn while we can. One of the General's rules I happily follow.
Perhaps a moment's rest is warranted.
Yeah. Oh, there is the,
We are the Seekers of Light. With a starship.
That's what I'm looking for, I think.
We are the holders of hope.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's a way to go.
Always be prepared.
Where is... I think I'm missing a flight path right near here, too. Right there. I'm gonna go grab that flight path first before I do anything else. I saw it on the map. I think I got the one that's there, but either way I can get back, I can find my way back there because I've got the quest. And we all know the quest is the quest.
You carry your torch, you light the city. May the shadows pass you by.
Map, we'll clear off this pin. We'll go get that one, I think.
The flame burns for all of us.
Yeah, it's right here. So yeah, we'll go get that flight path.
Beware the shadows.
And then we'll continue on questing. I just knew I saw that other flight path when I was looking at the map while we were questing a little bit earlier, so I wanted to make sure I did not miss it. There we go.
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
See right there. There we go.
Obey the testament of Merildar.
Oh, yeah. Discord. You guys won't hear it because I have Firefox muted, but...
Hello and welcome to this quick tutorial on how to fix any issues that you might have had with a microphone. I am currently using the Blue Yeti Nano and upgrading to a Windows 11 laptop caused a bit of issues where I was sounding muffly and it was quiet and I searched a lot.
What, you saying you can hear that? You can hear the video I'm watching? Uh-oh. That will get me in trouble.
Friend, can you order
Get
a
off.
round of drinks?
What? Let's try it this way then. Okay, control panel. It's not what I wanted. That'll have to do. Yeah, it doesn't look like mine at all. Okay. Try this again. Control panel. There we go. And then hardware and sound. Sound. And then we're going to go interesting. I don't have the settings that he's talking about. Huh. I legit cannot fix that right now.
Imperial style wine, mushroom brew. Pick your poison.
I do? Huh. Just a bit quiet, you say. Let's turn me up just a little bit. How's that? Okay, I've turned the mic up. Is this high enough, or should I turn it up a little bit more?
The cats are trained as well as the soldiers are. When one bonds to you, you have a friend for life.
Do you have a lynx?
Oh, no. No, no, no. I am not a cat person.
Is this loud enough? This is considerably higher.
May the light of the flame brighten your day.
Good, good. Okay, we'll leave it like this for a while. You guys let me know. Good, good.
When shadow falls, lamplighters rise.
Good to hear, good to hear. Okay. Oh, yes, I want to know about the Arathi Empire. I was young when we left, but I have some memories. I remember the parades through the city streets. Everyone would be out cheering as the army walked by. I remember the lynxes in ceremonial armor, resplendent and regal. I remember the park near where I used to live. My parents would take me for walks there. We'd feed the animals. Most of all, though, I remember the feeling of belonging. I remember my family. I remember my friends.
Don't give in to fear.
Okay, I will, if it's, Sir Dialot, if it's still too low, I'll pump it up just a little bit more. Okay, that's about as high as I think I want to put it, I think.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help. A beacon in the dark. In my heart, there is fire.
I am on the hunt.
Yeah, let's ask Illyria how she's doing. I think this is the first time I've lost friends. I've lived a long time. In the 1,000 Years' War, I saw planets burn. I lost my brother to the Orcish Horde. In the Second War, I lost my sister to herself. Turalian and Erator, I haven't spent as much time with as I would like. Dalaran isn't the first time I've lost people. Yeah, Dalaran wasn't your fault, Illyria. It was my job to stop her. Not only did I fail, but I failed so catastrophically a city was destroyed. I may not have caused Dalaran's destruction, but it happened because of me. Is Marisa safe? Good question. She's safe, thank the stars. She moved away from Dalaran a few years ago. I stop by when I'm able to, but my work keeps me busy. Much as I love my sister, she is the least of the things I need to worry about at the moment. We're here for you if you need us. Thank you. After Zara imprisoned me, I had given up all hope of seeing Azeroth again, of seeing my son. After you rescued us, I got to see both. And now I'm deep in the bowels of Azeroth, with the very person who saved me from another planet. It'd be nice if it descended the same way.
They will not escape. She cannot hide from
Zalatath
me.
is using the Order of the Light, the Order of the Night, to serve her whims. I overheard some of the Arathi complaining about a new wave of propaganda that has been put up around Merildar. Find what you can and deliver it to General Steelstrike. I'll be there as soon as I can. We need to convince her of the severity of this threat.
I will not fail again, Anduin. We need to talk.
Of course.
I need to see Rain about my prosthetics anyway. Let's meet later.
What have you learned?
Illyria and Anduin are standing on the wall looking at Beldar, the large crystal on the side. Stay a while and listen.
They will not escape. I wish you had heeded my warning and stayed in Dornegal. She is here, Anduin. The Arathi are in danger. We are in danger.
Five
I needed to
adventurers
see if there
talking
were really
trash to each
descendants
other.
of the Arathi down here. I'm the king of Stormwind. So many human kingdoms have fallen. I needed to know if there were others.
It was still a foolish risk.
You're not the only one grappling with the voices in their head.
What have you been hearing?
Beledar, the Emperor's vision. That prophecy that drew them here. It's the radiant song I'm hearing.
You have been hearing the star?
Yes. No, not really. When I saw Beledar for the first time, I had the vision again. It's related somehow. I wish Khadgar were here. He'd know what it all meant. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to...
No. You're right. I wish he was here as well. We'll have to find our own answers.
I've gotten a look at the crystals and their key flames. It's not Azerite, but it's close enough that I think they're connected.
Then you realized when Beledar shifted for the first time?
Their day of darkness. The same day Sargeras plunged that sword into Azeroth.
Yup. So, yeah, if I wanted to see five adventurers talk trash to each other, I'd just run Mythic Plus. Yeah, I don't know what sword they're talking about. I don't recall any sword.
We cannot hide from evil.
Graskoppa, meet Rain, our head armorer. She leads the team whose inventions have saved many lives since we landed in Halifal. Rain herself forged my shield. I always enjoy coming here and seeing what new things her team has thought of. Stay a while.
Be strong.
Baron, I was inspired last Beledar Shadow. I designed a new arm prosthetic. I think you'll wear this one.
Thank you, Rain. But the shield you made me is all I need. I'm sure your talents would be better spent on other inventions.
It's my pleasure to make a new arm you would use, Baron. You told me about the discomfort and how it impacted your mobility. So I was thinking...
Rain? No. I have lived with my injury since I was a child. I've learned to do everything from sword fighting to dressing myself with one hand.
But what if I figured out the weight balancing? You said that was what you didn't like about the first few I made.
Then I think some of our veterans who will lose an arm to the Nerubians will be very grateful that you've improved the design. Rain, I've learned to navigate my life without a prosthetic. I don't want to relearn everything, but if you want to improve something of mine, a better shock absorber on the shield would be a blessing of the flame. Those Nerubians are getting bigger, and it puts all that weight on the shoulder.
Oh yeah? That's a tough one. Let me sketch out some ideas and get some measurements. I think that'll be an interesting project. Thanks, Farron.
Keep up your work. Everyone on the front line appreciates the new kit upgrades.
I don't know, Sir Dialot. They keep talking about some kind of thing. It's supposed to be Silithus. I don't know what they're talking about. Can't be very big. We would have seen it, you know. Oh yeah, Thunder Fury. Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. Could very well be Thunder Fury. I hear that's a pretty big sword. Nope, nobody said Thunder Fury. Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. You guys are imagining things. I don't know what you're hearing.
Meet Auralia, our quartermaster. I'm also proud to call her my daughter. I pray for the flame to show us the way.
Why is your daughter the quartermaster? Time rotator reserve shred, make sure to learn their names. Many of them won't be coming back. The least I can do is remember them. You suspect nepotism? Understandable, you haven't been here for long. My daughter is without a doubt the backbone of the Arathi army. I lead it. She ensures it actually runs. She has a gift for organization that we desperately need. I tried to rotate her onto the front lines as part of our reserve rotation is only fair. It was overruled by the Priory every time.
We must rely on outsiders to save the Arathi.
General Steelspike reads through the propaganda you brought her. I need to know more about this Xalatath. Yes, so do we.
We lose so many to the darkness.
Okay.
The day of darkness changed everything.
Master the same target 5 times within 2 seconds. Grants 1% haste. That should be pretty easy to do with Fists of Fury. And the more haste we have, the easier that is to stack.
We are far from the Empire.
And I'm convinced that in and of itself is the only reason why haste is still useful to monks. And it put it up to the top of our priority for stats. Well, just under agility, of course.
Our holy mission takes
Skills
a toll.
in combat are impressive, Grasshopper. We are rotating our next round of reserves into active duty, and they need to sharpen their skills. While Illyria fills me in on Xalatath, I'd appreciate it if you could help with their training.
We are surrounded by... Auralia, send a runner to Farron's new elf friend. We need to talk. Farron tells me your friend wields the Void. I'm either going to regret meeting her, or thank the flame.
Yeah, Amanda, for sure. There was, I can't remember if it was the 10th or the 15th anniversary, one of the little things that you got in your chest was a foam version of Thunder Fury. Or not a foam version, a little thing that turns your weapon into Thunder Fury.
May Beladar stay in the light.
Step into the light.
Beladar shift in your favor.
Turns your weapon into something somebody said.
Sacred flame, guide your way, friend.
Greetings, outsider.
We burn brightly together.
The Harbinger is from the Black Empire? Flames. One of the old gods?
No, something else. A survivor from the depths of time.
Okay, I have to comment on this, and I have to take a couple seconds. I'm going to make a video on this once I finish leveling. I know I am. This is really getting me, because the Arathi don't seem to know that the Arathi Empire is dead. Okay? The Arathi Empire died before World of Warcraft came out, right? It died sometime during the Third War. It was almost dead after the Second War. But there was a huge amount of Arathi that came to Hallowfall, right? Like, most of their forces came to Hallowfall. So there is no way that they should be able to know about the Black Empire and the old gods. They just shouldn't have the knowledge of it. Because the humans didn't find out about that until during World of Warcraft, when there was the opening of the gates on Courage. So that's going to bother me. But what's really getting me, yeah, it is Sir Dialot. It's expeditionary force, but hear me out for a second. The reason that the Arathi Empire fell was because they were overwhelmed. It was either right during the Second War or between the Second and Third Wars. And what I'm saying is maybe the reason that the Arathi Empire fell was because most of their forces were here in Hallowfall, because it was a holy mission that the Emperor of the Arathi sent most of his forces on. So he didn't have the troops to defend his empire, and it fell to the trolls. Because it always seemed odd to me that the Arathi Empire fell to the trolls when they'd been basically slaughtering trolls for thousands of years. That's what I'm trying to get at, Sir Dialot. They are. But not that much time. Not as much as you would think. And the reason I say that is because our friend here, the one-armed lady, she came here from Arathi when she was a baby. She's maybe 40 years old. That means that these people of this Arathi expedition could not have gotten here more than, say, 35 years ago. Which means they shouldn't have knowledge of the Black Empire, but B, it makes it really likely that that's why the Arathi Empire fell during the Second War, because they didn't have the troops to fight off the trolls when the trolls joined the original horde, right? This is a slight plot hole. It's going to bug me until I figure it out. But at the same time, I think that's filling another plot hole, because they never really talked, well, not another plot hole, just a gap. Because they never really talked about what caused the Arathi Empire to fall. No, because because you look at, if you go to Arathi in vanilla, that's already in ruins. But that's the thing, though, Sir Dialot. That between the Third War and World of Warcraft, there is a 4-year gap. They state it explicitly at the start of the vanilla.
The darkness comes. You're prepared.
The start of the vanilla cutscene. They say 4 years have passed since the Third War, right? Between that and this. So then you have to ask yourself, what was the time gap between the Shadowlands and Dragonflight? Hey Matt J, thanks for copping on by, buddy. It's nice to be streaming again, let me put it to you that way. I'm so happy to be streaming again. Because if you figure there's enough time in between Shadowlands and Dragonflight, then maybe what happened is these guys left Arathi right before the Second War hit. Arathi didn't have the forces to fight off the trolls, even though they had been easily doing it for thousands of years. They no longer had the forces to fight off the trolls. And then from that point, so from the Second War to now is 35 odd years. That's about where I'm going with that. That just feels right given what they're trying to tell us. And it makes sense thematically that that's where the majority of the Arathi forces went. No, but they are, Sir Dialog. I'm telling you, that's what they're saying. Because Anduin Lothar, the guy that Anduin is named after, was from the Arathi Empire. And that's her relative. What I'm saying is the Arathi Empire is much bigger. Not that there was two of them, but there was a much bigger empire there that fell to the trolls. So that's what I'm saying. The Arathi we know was actually huge. It was probably the largest human kingdom. Yeah, see, I don't see that. Again, I might be missing something because I haven't played through all of the lore here. But I don't think they did. I really don't, because there's no evidence of a split, is what I'm saying. We don't have any evidence in the world that we've seen of two Arathi empires up until right this second in the game. So if they go into that, 100% I'm with you. But if they say nothing about that, then what I'm saying makes more sense, right? Again, I could be wrong. I don't know the lore of this expansion well enough to be, 100%. But given what I know up to now, so what you're telling me is you think the other Arathi are here, the Maelstrom, instead of all the way over here. So for the other Arathi to be in the Maelstrom, they have to be past Kaltiris, they have to be past the Broken Isles. So you think, I see what you're saying. You're saying that they're here somewhere. And what I'm telling you is, I get what you're saying, and you could be 100% right. I just don't know. Because I haven't finished the lore here. Right? It makes more sense if there aren't two. Because if you listen to what they said that there was a great flash. They were traveling towards something. They had no idea what it was. There was a huge flashlight, and they were teleported here. So if they were teleported here, then it doesn't matter where they started from. Like they didn't have to start up here. They could have very easily started from the Arathi Highlands. right? Interesting. I'll have to check on it again. Because the Arathi Highlands here, right? This is also part of the Arathi Empire. There was an Alterac Empire, which was basically dissolved because they betrayed the rest of the human kingdoms to the Horde. But this is Lordaeron, and Gilneas is here. And the Plague Lands is also part of Lordaeron. Okay, so you're talking about 7,000 years ago when the humans came here because they were dwarfen versions of the Vraiko. Okay, I get what you're saying. So what you're saying is these guys are part of that original Arathi Empire 7,000 years ago, as opposed to being part of the Arathi. Gotcha. Okay. That's possible. I get that. I still think it would fit in better if you put him in with the Arathi Highland Empire. But at the same time, right? What's this? What is here? Because it's not part of the Ghostlands, and it's not part of the Plague Lands, and what's here? Right? Because there's still bits of the Eastern Kingdoms that we don't have knowledge of. But I like, yeah, no, good talk. That makes a lot more sense. I see what you're saying. It's just the fact that there's a Lothar makes me think it's connected. So let's see how things develop out over the next couple of expansions. I think there's a lot of lore here that we're going to get into.
I must ensure
anyway,
my
back to leveling.
We lose so many to the darkness.
Thank you. What they learnt from you will no doubt save their lives later.
We must rely on outsiders to save the Arathi.
Ooh, stay a while and listen.
Caution is warned. Walk with me for a bit, outsider. I assume Farron has told you of how we came to this strange land. The Emperor's vision. A prophecy of light, battle, and victory for the Arathi and the Sacred Flame. I was newly raised to my position. Being entrusted to seek out an Imperial prophecy was a great honor. Our armada braved the storming sea and its impassable tempest. I thought that final storm was sure to scuttle every airship. Instead, there was a radiant flash. The Emperor's vision, exactly as he had foreseen. The light transported us beneath the surface of Azeroth, but still under the light of this star we named Beladar. So many died as the Armada crashed into the cliffs. We thought the eternal flame of Erethdor snuffed out that day. Then, as we labored to rescue this stowaway child, Farron, we discovered that she had preserved embers of the flame, at risk to her own life. Brave fool. Yet I'm eternally grateful that she held on to that symbol of hope. Don't tell her I said that. Years later, there was a great rumble. We thought the cavern was going to collapse. It was the Day of Darkness, the first time Beladar shifted to shadow. We had put down roots by then. My soldiers left to make homes for themselves. They started families. Flames, help me. There are children now. I've had too many years of defending against the monsters that go bump in the night. Great Chiron and their lamplighters guided us through the darkness. But like Farron, they mistake saving for safeguarding. My people are brave and strong, but they are not all flame-blessed heroes. I know exactly how many soldiers we lose to the dark. If we play it safe, we might survive long enough for me to put my grandchildren on the front line. I welcome you, outsider. I hope your people's arrival and the Earthen's reunification means better days for Mereldar. But I fear we have just made ourselves a bigger target for the dark.
Bugs, thank you very much for the kind sub. Much appreciate the support for the channel. Yeah, I think you're right, Sir Dialot. I think she is. Which is kind of sad for me, because I was really hoping that Anduin's love interest was going to be, what's her name? The daughter of the dude who took up the crown of the Lich King. Oh, names are hard. But where my mind is right now is what she said, right? She said they left Arathi and they ran into the great storm. You have to remember that before the Third War, humans didn't know Talia. Thank you very much, Clugs. That's exactly who I was talking about. I thought it was going to be Talia who was Anduin's love interest. Before the Third War, humans didn't remember that the Maelstrom existed. So if they were coming from Arathi, whatever Arathi, over here, they wouldn't have known about this. Right? They wouldn't have known. So maybe there was an Arathi in here somewhere that we don't know about, that they could have come from. A fraction of the Arathi Empire. They would have hit the Maelstrom and been teleported. They still didn't have to leave Arathi. They still left Arathi like 30 years ago. Well, here's where I'm thinking that's going to go, Sir Dialot. I'm thinking that she's going to die, and Anduin's going to be, you know, that's how Anduin gets his light back, like his full faith in the light. She, like, don't lose your faith, Anduin. You're a powerful priest. I think it's going to be another tragedy for him, and he's going to become stronger for it this time.
I search each day for a winning strategy.
I still need more time with Illyria to learn about Xalatath. What I've learned is very worrying. Baron sent word that she was going to the orphanage, and asked that you meet her there. She often entertains the children when she's in Mereldar. Sounds good, Sir Dialot, for sure. I appreciate you not spoiling. We gotta go play with some orphans.
The darkness comes. Farron's at the orphanage.
Galafax?
She was the first child to call it home.
Very much so.
She visits whenever she can.
Very much been enjoying The War Within. The orphanage. Stormbreaker crushes you with a mighty swing of his axe. Stormbreaker.
What are you?
Having a discussion. A talk about if Nerubians and or Kobus are the scariest. I would say Kobus.
Always have a shadow buddy.
Can I play with you?
Grown-ups say, be careful in the dark. Always have a shadow buddy.
Always have a shadow buddy. Yeah, no, I agree, Thomas. I just think that might be where they're heading. Cobus have been in the story before, Clugs. They've been in the story since, at the very least, Cataclysm. There was one in that water dungeon there that took over the mind of a shaman, and he was a boss in that water dungeon.
Are you from above? Only play when it's day, because at night, monsters bite. What do monsters mean? Know what to do
You
during
need to find them. Where are you hiding? Yeah, so far, Galafax, I've been enjoying it quite a bit. Oh, shippers. I swear, I am... just dull sometimes when it comes to stuff like that. Oh, I can't wait for Endermine 2. Hey, Cynical One, how's it going, buddy? I know I lean into the monitor too much. It's a habit now. Come on. Oh, it's not down here. It's got to be upstairs. Yeah, but then I don't get the little hot and cold stuff. It's got to be here. I just don't see where here. Brown like the floor. Got it. I got him. Yeah, Galafax. I'm definitely going to be getting my portals in Season 1. What am I doing here? I was throwing something at something else. Good.
My faith kindles my hope.
The orphanage, when we arrived, I was the only child. They founded this for me. I'm not quite sure how Siegfried put up with me. I was quite rambunctious. I love coming here when I'm in town. Despite everything, the kids are so bright and happy. They are our future, and we fight for them.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
The kids always bring a smile on my face, and I hope to do the same to them. After everything they've been through, they deserve happiness.
Don't give in to fear. That's the warning bells of the main gate.
Children, inside!
Yeah.
We owe our service to those
Bell
in
tolls.
need.
Those bells mean Merildar is under attack. Let's get to the gates and find out what's going on.
We carry the flame.
Merildar's under attack. Children, stay inside.
The Kovis strike our veneration grounds during Beladar's light. How?
Look, General. Darkfire. This is Auric's doing. We are a light in the darkness.
We will make them pay for this, Grasshopper. When we will hit them so hard they never come back.
Be strong, my friend.
Okay, actually, before we do this, I am going to stand up and go grab myself a beverage. Hang in there, guys. I will be right back, I promise. There we go. Yeah, absolutely, Amanda. I appreciate that a lot. I really do. I'm going to try to plug it entirely. As always, y'all are not 1,000,000,000% welcome to apply to the same keys that I'm doing. And I would be more than happy to have any of you in a key. I really kind of want to be able to say I pugged it all. So that's kind of going to be my goal with keys this season, is to pug my way up to all the portals. So for sure. Okay, let's continue leveling.
We must prepare for Belladar to shift. Our holy mission.
We need to take the veneration grounds back from the Cobus, push them back, and pave a bloody path through them. We need to stop whatever is happening at the Eternal Flame. If they manage to corrupt it like they did at the tower, I don't even want to imagine what will happen. You'll need Anduin to help you clear it up.
Caution is warranted.
We will find Xalatai.
I can sense 3 beacons of void ahead, all funneling their power to one massive font of darkness. You'll need to kill them. With them dead, I can bring down the shield.
I do not miss.
Arathi, push back the Cobus. Make them regret ever stepping onto our hallowed land.
The Harbinger manipulates the Cobus through their hunger, and the Arathi through their fear.
Plugs, I've actually... I joined a community like that. I think it's called Warcraft Made Easy. At the start of last season, I just never got a chance. That was going to be one of the things that I did last season, to kind of do this is what hugging in that community is like. Hey, come here.
Yes, night falls. Renalas begins.
And I was going to do a whole series on it, and then I got super duper sick. So I did join the Warcraft Made Easy community, and I was going to use them and one other community to, just get an idea of what those communities are like, how they can help.
Join me in the shadows. Bring the Harbinger joy.
Alric's ritual is the source of this darkness. We need to break through this barrier.
He draws strength from the darkness. So do I.
I appreciate that, Amanda. They are still progressing on heroic. Queen Ansarak, I think, is the name of the boss. So I'm nowhere near geared enough for that, and I wouldn't want to, hold you down. But it's definitely something I can look into. I would love to progress through it with my guild, but we'll see how fast I can gear to be able to do that. So
I am on the hunt.
Excellent. Now to break through this shield.
They will not escape.
I must ensure my people survive.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
We must rely on
soon level 80 though.
Save the
soon. Now we just need to deal with the shield.
We lose so many to the darkness.
Gamble in the dark. Belladar has turned to shadow. We must retreat back to Merildar. Valsa looks toward Elric lead. No, we need to destroy Elric first. Take him down, then we retreat.
We are surrounded by dangers.
My arrows strike.
Bring down the bubble.
Elric thinks the shadows will save him. He should see what true power looks like.
You're getting to be like your sister. Nice.
The Harbinger's spoken.
Well, good luck on Mythic.
Taken an interest in you.
Harbinger! Do not...
How could any Arathi be in league with such monsters? The sacred flame is lost. Fall back!
No. We cannot keep retreating from the darkness. Our fear has overshadowed our faith. Belladar may have guided us, but it is not what will save us. Stand with me against the shadow. Show this Harbinger the true strength of the Arathi.
And if you fall against the darkness, what will we do then?
It's what we always say, General. The light will return. Even if someone else carries the torch. We are the seekers of light. We are the holders of hope. In the very heart of shadow. Together, we guide the way.
I really honestly wouldn't mind raiding Mythic again. I really kind of miss that idea of being pushing and towards that highest possible, you know? But my guild is a heroic progression guild, so it's not likely I'm going to be doing that anytime soon.
We are far from the Empire.
Oh, Mythic raiding was so much fun when I first started. May the light bless Farron. I thought the eternal flame lost. I thought this was the end of hope and the death of our people.
The day of darkness changed.
Our veneration grounds have been desecrated. Its beauty marred. It's going to take a bigger effort, but I would appreciate anything you do to clean up the grounds.
The darkness comes. We are prepared.
A lamplighter brings hope.
Oh yes, we die a lot. It's always like that. But the guild that I'm in, they're awesome people. They just don't like creating Mythic, so... Clugs, yeah, it's the only way I could read it when I was like this. I'm glad it worked. I mean, of course it worked. I knew it would. Don't tell the General I said that.
A beacon in
that was
the
too
dark.
close. The attack took a toll on all of us. We have many injured and many shaken. You checking on with the people, see how they're doing?
In my heart, there is fire. I will see you through the shadows.
Stay a while and listen. We love this.
Despite everything, Illyria. What happened?
For years I've held back the void within me, worried I'd hurt my loved ones. When Dalaran fell, I didn't draw on my power, and someone dear to me paid the price. Like Alric, Xal'atath thinks herself safe behind layers of shadow. She isn't. Not when I can turn their own power against her. I will do all it takes to end her threat for good.
Okay, Sylvanas. Okay, let's... Wait, gotta do one other thing over here. Yeah, time flies. How you doing, Anduin?
What Farron said, it got me thinking. Perhaps I've been wrong about what the light wants from me.
Is the General. Where is General Steelstrike? I wonder if I could stand in this, not die. Apparently I can't. Oh, there's the General.
I search each day for a winning
How are
strategy.
you doing, General?
When I saw the depths of Alric's betrayal, I lost hope. I retreated. Blades! The Cobus would have taken Mereldar.
All of the mythic raiding that I did after the first season, and I didn't join until partway through the first season, really. But all the mythic raiding that I did, we made it to the last boss of the raid. So I know what those walls are like. I really do. And it hurts. But not as much as not
kindness.
Not as much as not making it past them. By the flame that was close, if the Cobus had broken through to Mereldar, who knows what could have happened. You held the line.
Beladar, shine on you.
We didn't quite... Well, that's the thing about mythic raiding, is you don't have enough people. If people don't show up, you don't raid, so... This whole, oh, they're not showing up thing, to me, is kind of...
Step into the light.
From here. If they could strike at our most sacred place, how long before they come for the rest of us? You'll pull through.
Always be prepared.
You find a way. Just like the Arathi, you find a way. We never finished it, Amanda. We never quite finished it, like... Yeah, I don't mind it, Bradley, because I get it, right? It's meant to be the toughest
Sacred flame
version.
guide your way, friend.
So the fact that they don't make it scale, that it's just a set thing, makes a lot of sense.
For the Empire.
But I get the other side of that too, where you're kind of held hostage by, you know, one person not making it.
May Beladar stay in the light.
Aye, flames, they were raising our dead. I had to kill my sister after watching her get cut down by those monsters. Sounds awful. I'm so sorry.
Find joy in the flame's light.
True enough, Volk. True enough. Thanks for coughing on by the way, buddy. Absolutely, Amanda. We'll be back tomorrow for sure. I just don't know when because I have to deal with the
flame burns for all of us.
With getting some stuff done with the nurse, the home care nurse. So I don't know when I'll be able to start. But I'm hoping as early as possible, so hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Have fun picking your daughter up. We got dinged up pretty bad by the Cobus. Lost a few friends. Killed lots of Cobus though, so there's positives. Sorry you lost friends.
Stay productive in the light. Vigilant in the night.
Arathi, friends, the flame blesses us with victory. Your courage against the dark has saved the day.
There's a glyph around here somewhere, I'm just not seeing it. I got that one. I'm gonna have to get that glyph thing that tells you where all the glyphs are.
I pray for the flame to show us
the wedge to the heart of the Arathi people. We will root out his followers, his cult. We will burn it to the ground. I will undo everything he has done. Yup.
We are surrounded.
The Arathi
by
spirit
dangers.
can never be broken.
We lose so many to
Thank
the
you,
darkness.
Grasskoppa. It may not have seemed like much. This is one of our most sacred places. We remember our dead here. We have a lot to remember.
Caution is warned.
General, the Nerubians. They've opened a new front at Light's Redoubt.
Clugs, I am certain that that's the Heart of Azeroth. Like, not the necklace, not the, artifact necklace. No, I'm sure that's the actual Heart of Azeroth. That's been infected by the Void. That's why it changes.
This land was not what we expected.
Because it was infected by the Void when Sargeras drove his sword. What sword? He drew his sword through Azeroth. To quote Thrall, that sword was aimed at something. I think it was aimed at the Heart of Azeroth. Just before the Cobus attack, we received word of disturbance near Livia's patients. Now we know the cause. We can't survive fighting on two fronts, Grasskoppa. We have to stop this now.
Our holy mission takes flames. Arathi, mount up! Light's Redoubt calls for help. We bring hope into the darkness.
Nice! Can't wait. Okay, there has to be a flight point here. One would think, but I don't see one. Ah well. Crabs, man.
Patience is overrun. We must buy the villagers time before the reckoning can launch.
The day of darkness.
Flames. They tunneled up through the lake bed. Livia's patience has already fallen. We'll take it back.
We must rely on outsiders to save the Arathi.
We need time to get the reckoning ready. Take your friends and hold back the Nerubians for as long as you can. They deserve nothing but death for what they've done to our people.
Our holy mission takes a toll.
If you are lost in
we
darkness,
have to try to save any of our people left alive in Livia's patience. Every Arathi is or was a member of the military. If you can help them, they'll be able to help themselves.
Despite everything,
stalwarts, we are the wall today. Together we will stand against the darkness.
We need to evacuate the villages before the Reckoning's bombardment.
Okay. I guess it's down here that we're going to. Okay. Well, you know what? Luckily for you, Clugs, I'm spoon-feeding it to you.
There is always hope if we choose to look for it.
Ah, I get it. They're all inside houses. They're all inside houses. I get it.
We burn brightly together.
Now I understand.
Outsiders are a welcome surprise.
Saved that one already. Hey, you. It's okay, come on out.
Everyone is evacuated. The Nerubians are massing for another assault. Fall back! Quickly! Before the Nerubians overwhelm us! When shadow falls, lamplight
Good
is
job,
lost.
Grasshopper. I'm surprised the Nerubians aren't fleeing already.
In my heart, there is fire.
Thank you, Grasshopper. Between myself, Illyria, Anduin, and you, I think we managed to save quite a few. The Nerubians abducted many of the rest. We need to help them.
A beacon in the dark.
Rise of the
Carry
Reckoning.
the flame
Reckoning is ready.
into the unknown.
Let's make those spiders play. Blood for blood. I'm gonna have to equip that. I really am gonna have to equip that.
Be strong, my friend.
Oh, I've always enjoyed playing through the story.
We have to get out of here now.
Where's Anduin?
So that's how we crash.
The light will return. Even if someone else carries the torch.
Where did they take him? Do you see Anduin?
They dragged him down. I lost track of him.
Ash! We can't let them reach Mereldar. Blast them apart.
Look, these crabs, They need to be taken out before they become something worse. We let crabs exist, they might have spiders someday.
Protect us.
These crabs are not dying as quickly as they should. Couldn't roll your way out of that one, could ya?
The darkness hungers. Let's give Xal'atath's forces a taste of their own shadows.
Well, I not that I disagree with you there, Brad. It's just that I want to know how you measured that. Exactly, Sir Dialot. Yeah, some things are not okay to try once. I'm just saying, there's some things it's not okay to do, even once. That's all I'm saying. You're free to disagree with me all you want. The light and the void are better when they work together. Nope, not even once.
Let's get Anduin.
Not even once am I trying that.
We don't know what's down there. Reinforcements are on the way. We could wait.
We'll lose his trail.
You're right! Let's make those monsters pay for everything they've done. They were ready for us. Brace yourselves!
Yeah, you don't want to be stranded on an island with that. Troll druids. As long as you're really, really hungry, you know, that's fine.
We owe our service to those in need. Don't give in to fear.
Darn it all, we were too hasty, and now my people are paying the price. We were fools to think the Nerubians wouldn't be prepared for an incursion. Arathi soldiers are made of stern stuff, but even they will struggle to walk off an airship crash. I'll keep everyone here safe. Please, go into the field and rescue as many people as you can.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
Yeah, I tend to think she should let that armorer person make her a mechanical arm. It'd be cool. Yep. When I was doing it on the beta, I remember this being the part that I didn't like the most. Actually, you know what? I haven't done this in a while. Well, let's do this. Okay, that's that. That's that. That's what I'm looking for. Well, I'm thinking the armor lady goes to that gnomish place. You know, that one from Battle for Azeroth. Get some arm designs there and makes Farron a new arm. No. See, that's why I said go to the gnomish place instead of to go to the goblin place. Stuff always blows up in the goblin place. Yeah, Mega Man arm. Pew 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 pew. Yes. Get skinned. Look. Y'all didn't see nothing. I didn't almost roll off an airship. That never happened.
We are a light in the darkness.
Thank you, Raskapa. On behalf of those you saved, no one deserves to die alone in the dark. Least of all, in a place like this.
Despite everything,
Morning, Theo.
the Arathi find joy.
Glad you're feeling better, buddy.
I am on the hunt.
I'm doing decent. Anduin survived that swarm. I do not doubt that for a moment. Even so, the Nerubians are everywhere, and he's just one man. Wherever he goes, wherever he is taken, I will find him. Find me any sign that he yet lives. That is all I need to follow him to Azeroth's end. I can do that.
Again. Anduin would not have given up without a fight.
Yeah. That's never happened, Bradley. I don't know what you're talking about. I already have the new weapon glyph equipped, so... Here, I show. See? I just used my weapon. Used it again. No, it's always just been the Tiger Palm. That's how it was back in Moth as well. No, that's fine. I just need to be 77 before that quest where we meet the druid and stuff. So I think I should be fine. Something over here called Biowing. I think I need to kill it. Butterfly was just on? I don't remember. Honestly, dude, I really don't remember. I don't even remember what it's called, so I can't even look it up.
My arrows strike true.
Shattered gauntlet with some scraps of cloth, but no corpse. That's good, at least. He's alive and he fought back. Still, it's not much to go on. Most rangers would be understandably stumped. Luckily, I'm not most rangers.
I do not miss.
I have so many mounts. It's hard to remember them all. Itch. Okay.
When shadow falls,
when we crashed, the Nerubians were up upon us in an instant. We would have lost nearly everyone we had brought with us had someone not intervened. I do not know who or what stepped in on our behalf. If there is even a shred of hope that we have allies in this place, then we must seize upon it and refuse to let go. Search the breathing pit for your mysterious protectors.
A beacon in the dark. We need to regroup.
There's no time. You find the others. I'll find Anduin.
Ashes! She's gone! Whoever saved us earlier clearly isn't a friend to the Nerubians. Seek her out. I'll get everyone to safety.
So, you survived the ambush. Impressive. So, your path leads you here.
Who are you? Well, who I am is none of your concern. I've watched you since you and yours started trekking through the depths. You have a good heart, and I think you'll understand the threat that this black blood seems to pose to our world. For now, that will have to be enough. I'm not at liberty to say more. Okay. What's the black blood? Yeah, I think you're right, Bradley. I think that's one of the ones from the Tree People.
May you lend your song to hers.
Cool. There's the Amber Ardenmoth. There's the Ardenmoth. Yeah, they're all Ardenmoth, I believe is the common name. There they go, there you go. Right? Wild Hunt Exalted. And one from the supply chests. Yeah. Hey, SOB, good to be seen, buddy. Thanks for copping on by. Happy to be here with you.
You have come far, stranger.
Ah, you survived. Excellent. You have much to do.
Let nature take its course. I shall watch for you.
This is not exactly the place for a long talk, so I'll be brief. These roots you see are part of something much greater than you know. It's my job to protect them. If it isn't obvious to you already, this place is teeming with writhing black blood. If you do not act, it will spread deeper and further still. If you want allies? Fine. Help me cleanse this place and protect these roots, and I will at least hear you out.
The world watch over you. Do not.
Truthfully, I don't care what the Nerubians are plotting. They are not the first upstart people seeking power. They certainly won't be the last. The problem is, how are they going about it? I fear that tampering with this black blood will threaten far more than the delicate ecosystems of Kazalgar. We must make sure that they never return to this pit again. Their equipment is still strewn throughout the pit. Destroy as much of it as you can manage.
I'll guide you well. The black blood is dangerous, especially in Nerubian hands. End their efforts here. I will meet you above, if you survive again.
That's what I'm looking for. Good. Couldn't remember what the quest objects look like. Okay, maybe I stop pulling like Metro now. These things are actually starting to get a little dangerous. It's really not bad still, as long as I don't pull the room. Yeah, we could. I could worry about tricks like tricks like that once I level past the first time. I fall down, go boom. I fell down. I fall in the hole. Go down the hole. Stop, go down the hole. This is where I was before I fell down the hole. Well, yeah, and the anniversary event's still going, so... Okay. Time to stop being silly and actually concentrate on what button I'm hitting. I'll tune her up. I haven't done this one.
I have many lucky doos you like.
Look at that. Theo starts talking about moths, and these moths come up.
You made it out alive. I knew I was right about you.
You have shown your true form, or whether this is forbidden.
The black blood spreads deeper every day. We need their aid.
We need nothing from them.
Enough! We both know our charge. They are of this world, and they too seek to defend it.
On high.
It's gotta be soon, Bradley. It's gotta be soon.
The song of the world. You know it, as do I.
The others won't hear of this.
At least it will not be the first tradition we have broken.
Go, all of you. I will join you soon.
Sealed contraband, huh? I wonder if that's in this cave here. Be right back. Nope, not in this cave.
Your path leads you
Fear
deep,
the old
stranger.
blood. Between your sweat and my spell work, we managed to at least contain the problem to this blighted cavern. Still, what a disaster if this is what one cave of the stuff can do. I shudder to think what the Nerubians might do with more of it. Crit haste. That is the better of the two. And I could really use getting rid of some mastery.
Perhaps we'll meet again. I shall watch
We're
for
not
you.
so vile. The Nerubians are a bold people, but this seems extreme even for them.
Let nature take its course.
That's a deal, Sir Dialot. Mastery is the thing we like the least, apparently, as WindWalkers.
May you lend your
People do
song
not
to
think
her.
this black blood is a threat to our world. It's sat dormant for ages after all. Why should that change now? The world is changing more quickly than my people realize. The Nerubians' decision to extract the blood for their own ends is proof of that. The Nerubians built a watchtower not far from here. The ones who survived the pit could not have gotten far. We should give chase immediately.
Wild guy,
Okay, this
you
is the
will.
quest that...
Come with me. You need to know what you fight against.
This is the quest that on the beta was quote-unquote bugged if you weren't level 77. You couldn't complete it if you weren't level 77. Because she wouldn't, she wouldn't progress the quest.
Someone was here first. Not a battle. A hunt.
Yeah, exactly, that's how I described it back in Dragonflight.
The trail runs cold. Check
Yeah,
the watchtower.
exactly, Sir Dialog. It makes sense that it was bugged, but it wouldn't progress to this point, is what I'm saying. Like, you just fly there and she'd just stand there and not do anything.
The roots brought us both here.
It would seem our trail runs cold here. Where do we go from here?
The city of threads. The heart of Ajkahet. Bled dry.
Oh, you guys can hear that?
and dying.
Crap.
None who enter leave in one piece. Your friend is likely dead.
It is
I know you will not accept
construction thingamabobber
so
outside.
You follow your path, and I will follow mine. You have survived so far.
I opened the
Keep
window.
doing so. I hope we meet again.
No, it's my place. Bizarre creature's eyes remain locked upon you, unwavering. It nudges something towards you, a scroll with a thick seal of violet wax. Words on the parchment appear burned, not written. A venomous tang singes your nose. Blind and alone, you stumble in the dark. I offer you a thread to cling to. Follow it, should you wish to find your allies. Yeah, I still like mine better.
Watch and lurk, drudges. There will be no interruptions on Ascension Day.
It's actually probably snowplows here too. So being perfectly honest, oh wait, I can skin you, and so I shall. I'm skinning, I'm getting my skinning skill up. I'm skinning today. I mean, it'd be wrong of me to not skin creatures. That would, you know, I wouldn't be. It wouldn't be good for the environment if I didn't skin things. Nothing if not good for the environment.
Scurry on, little scarab. The Weaver bids you welcome.
Oh, pardon me. What's with that? Nest egg? Nest egg? What that? What is this nest egg? What is this nest egg you speak? Speak of? Ah, the heck with it. I'm never gonna find it. I disagree, Bradley. I would say that Coca-Cola slushy is the best slushy ever. But you know, whatever makes you happy.
Ah, there's the little morsel now. Come in, come in. You are most welcome here.
Come in, said the crab to the grasshopper.
At last, our threads entwine.
So you followed my guiding line to its terminus. For both our sakes, I'm glad that your zeal outpaces your survival instinct. Yeah, so am I, to be honest.
Do keep in touch.
Seeming respite. You've endured quite the evening since your ill-fated little ship ride. Yeah, my thing about that is, it's all sugar. There's no more or less sugar in a fruit-flavored slush than there is in a pop-flavored slush. At least from my understanding. I could always be wrong. It does happen. Endured quite the evening since your ill-fated little ship ride, haven't you? Worry not, little morsel. You'll find that my friends here are most accommodating, even to someone with your predilections, strange as they may be. Just take a moment to explore. Avail yourself of my many amenities. With luck, you will find some sorely needed rest. But do take care not to move about too quickly. Sudden movements, I'm sure you understand.
Come back again, little morsel.
Oh, actual... okay, I get what you're saying. That's different. Because that's not a slushy, that's like a frozen fruit, which is very different and very good.
Follow your thread, morsel.
Make no mistake, I have no intention of sending you off to skitter about in the dark like a freshly hatched beetle. Wouldn't do to have my little morsel snatched up by a starving cave dweller. You must educate yourself, my dear. Your allies have found themselves ensconced in a torrid tapestry. Only by familiarizing yourself with its erstwhile architects you hope to reclaim them. Lucky for you, I made some of my personal resources available to you.
I'll be one. You must be quite tired. Take a moment. Familiarize yourself with your surroundings. And no doubt you have questions for me.
Oh, that's tempting right now, SOB, let me tell you, buddy. I like gummy cola bottles, too. Okay, so...
Such a fascinating visitor.
Tell me about yourself.
May the weave favor you. I am the widow Arachni. For many years I officially served as the royal weaver to Queen Neferis. Unofficially, I pursued a variety of additional interests. But now my beloved queen is dead, and her daughter has been led astray by a so-called harbinger. I will not allow this creature to usurp our great kingdom for her own ends. But I cannot stop her alone.
God, I love chocolate milk.
Step into my parlor,
said the crab to the grasshopper. Leave out the queen's inner circle.
Even if we do not engage the harbinger directly, a more subtle approach will prove equally as difficult. What I need is an ally in Ansarek's inner circle, someone who can come and go without suspicion. The denizens of the burrows speak of a vizier, some manner of patriot who works from within the queen's walls. He would do nicely, if only I knew his identity.
Pardon me. Okay, let's go talk to the flight master and stuff. Explore this hub.
I see you see my wares. Most appreciated.
Hi. Back to work.
I like gummy lifesavers, really good. Or Jubes, really good. Gummy cola bottles are decent. Gummy bears. I don't like gummies that are coated in a sugar coating.
Quickly! Hit the road!
Hey there, overcrawler. Looking for a little more than a little out of your element there? Get run over by an airship or something? Whatever, doesn't matter. Take it from one outsider to another. If you're going to survive down here, you're going to need to learn the rules of the road. Gold's all well and good where you come from, but down here you're going to need cash, and lots of it. Now here, consider this a token of goodwill from the lady Petapalps up there. Go get yourself something nice. Yeah, I agree, Brad. That's exactly what it's like. Moreover, they use that kind of thing for like the sour versions, which I don't like.
A little weed
just
told me you arrived.
Just not no. Sureki forces and the Ascended.
Do keep in touch. Oh, I'll remember you.
How do I find out about the Sureki forces and the Ascended? How does one find out about...
Go!
Putting this stuff in code so other Nerubians can't read it. Yeah, it's in common. That's a good code, common. Turns out the caddy can't read so good. The writing is all touch and scent based. The Weaver thought it would be a great way to keep her secrets from the locals. They even have a hard time telling people apart. At first I thought they were just being, spider-centric or something. Then it turned out they literally can't tell a goblin from a trog if it weren't for the smell. Okay.
Move it!
Okay. Oh, there's the Ascended.
Follow your thread, morsel. The Ascended are the Harbinger's gift to Ansarek. A fierce contingent of violent hunter-killers, made by the Harbinger in the darkest depths of the city's transformatory. They are impossibly strong, and I have no army of my own. If I am to reach Ansarek and dispose of the Harbinger, then I will need to find a way to subvert her military might from within.
Okay. So now, Sureki forces.
Welcome, little morsel. May the weave favor you. This Harbinger has the entirety of Ashgahet's military at her disposal. Before her arrival, General Anobazal led the kingdom's forces. Ansarek deposed him in favor of one of the Harbinger's pet ascended, and now the army's ranks teem with those corrupted wretches. I've been expecting you. Come back again.
Now you see how the stage has been set. You have arrived in the middle of the play, I fear, but you needn't worry. You've time yet to play a most vital role.
I'll be watching.
A little weave rat tells me that an intriguing series of events are playing out in the north. Yeah! Darn crab. Seems there's been a remarkably coincidental waterfall of failures marring military efforts there. I want to know who's responsible. Into it for me, and see if your curiously binary eyes can pluck out any potential allies. Some of your little friends are among the escapees, drawing the ire of one Zev Call. Do go catch up. Tell them the Weaver bids them greetings.
Arthur, there is no gift more valuable than information, my little morsel. Now shoot.
Wait. There's something here. Oh, this is just the renowned quartermaster.
Interested in the unusual?
Gotcha.
Do return again.
I understand now.
Friend, you weren't followed, were you?
Nope.
I will see you through the shadow. We carry the flame into the unknown.
Thought we were well hidden. Clearly not as hidden as we would have liked. I'm grateful to see you, nonetheless.
Don't give in to fear. Be strong.
Found these prisoners fleeing a nearby Nerubian military base. The circumstances of their escape are unclear, even to them. As if someone else created the opening they needed to escape. The rest, we need to find out what happened in there. Food first. Maybe once they've regained some of their strength, they'll remember something.
A meal should offer some strength and comfort after all they've been through.
You best be prepared.
The guards near us were arguing about new orders. Then they just walked off.
Oh, pardon me. You know what? No, that's it. I think rather than struggling, I think I'm going to call it today. Actually, hang on. Yeah, I think rather than struggling with tiredness, I think I'm going to call it today. We'll come back tomorrow and get the last 3 levels in. Since I'm in a rested area anyway. I just wanted to get to level 77 first. So, thanks for copping on by, everybody. It is my pleasure to be back, and I'm so glad to see you all. So, until tomorrow, take care, and we'll see you all next time. Peace, everyone. Cop out.